Greetings, Commanders! Okay, it's been a while since we did a Melange bot video, and when I first did this series, we didn't really have a lot of Melange bots in the game, but since then we've been flooded with them. Every event we get these Melange bots, and what happens is that people use them, they upgrade their gear, and then they kind of forget about them, so you get a bunch of excess. Well, today, I want to talk to you about the right way to use your Melange bots so you're not losing them. You have to understand how this mechanic works, because the upgrading equipment's cascade in our game kind of looks like Melange, Beta and Telebots, legendaries from the weekly mobilization, the excess energy stones you get from events, and then recycling all of that stuff for better gear. That's really how you want to look at the Melange bots in this game, as just stepping stones to get the big expensive items. Don't think of them as free upgrades. I mean, you can, but they're only going to go so far. Then you're just going to have excess. Then you got to think, how do I spend those? So the whole point is to get the Geist Stones, Spirit Stones, and the higher level bots that you can only get with really heavy spending or by upgrading a ton of stuff. So let's talk about that. So whenever you take a level 30 item or level 35 item, every 5th level, you get a recycle bonus for the next level up. So for example, the Beta and Telebots, okay, I'm sorry, no, the Vintage Machines 2. If you spend 5 Vintage Mac bots from level 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, when you go to recycle the level 20 item, you actually get an alpha bot for level 25. Okay, so this applies all the way up the chain for all the bots. So when you upgrade a level, when you recycle a level 30 or a level 40 bot, you get a nano bot. Okay, or never 40 piece gear, you get a nano bot. And of course, if the item has the Spirit Stone or Geist Stone, you get back Geist Stones and Spirit Frags, 1% of one of the expensive $500 stones. So that's what this video is about, is showing you how to go from using up all your excess and then getting better stuff out of it. And I was talking to Rookie, and he said that when he was doing it, he was running short of the Vintage Machines, Vintage Mac 2s, and the Alpha Bot 2s and the minor AIs, because there's not as many in the game. And when he said it, I thought, hold on, you're not supposed to make those just to recycle them. You recycle the ones you have, and then you use Melange to go past them. And here's why. So if you upgrade a level, let's say right here, 30,000, if you upgrade a level 19 piece of gear to 20 in Melange, on average, you're going to spend about 30,000 gold. So I give this bot a value of 30K. But if you upgrade a piece of 15 to 16 level gear, you don't get the full 30,000 because it's cheaper and there's a higher success rate. So the maximum value for these little ones is what you see here. But oftentimes, whenever you take a high level item and recycle it to get the next level bot, you lose 90% of the reagents that got you there. So in reality, to make one of these, like let's say the 73 bot right here, right? Okay, to make this bot, you're gonna spend every bit of 200,000 just to make it, which is okay if it's just items you have excess you're not using in your recycling. But what you don't wanna do is make items that you're gonna recycle along the way. So what I mean by that is real straightforward. When you look at this inventory, okay, if you go to other, if you go down to my bots, you'll see I have 48 Vintage Machines 1, 27 2s, only 2 alpha and telebots, and then I've got 11 beta bots. So as long as I have 5, I can take a piece of gear from level 15 to 20. All right? Then from, I'm sorry, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. Okay, and then when I go to recycle it, I get the last 4 levels plus the next one in front of it. I lose everything else, including the legendary, including all the bots that took me there. So there's no point in making bots that you're gonna lose anyway. Just use Melange. It's way cheaper. Okay, and that's really what we need to take from this video. So I'll show you what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and make a nanobot today. Even though my gear is only level 30 to 35 and I don't even have the reason to take a piece of gear to level 41, I can. So let's do that for the sake of the video to show you guys what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a little extra Melange because I'm probably gonna need it. But this is the best way to get value out of all the excess you have that you're not currently getting value for, hopefully without destroying your value along the way while trying to make things you're gonna destroy in the process. I know that didn't sound very good, but it all makes sense. Just bear with me a second. All right, so let's grab an upgrade. What's gonna be the lucky item today? Let's take a Dirge level 1, 31%. We're gonna upgrade it with Melange, 200, 800, 1600, 100% success rate. This is a buy one get one Melange upgrade success event. So At this point, I'm at level 15, okay? At this point, I could start using bots, and that makes sense because I have an excess of them. I don't have an excess of melange, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my bot. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it moves to the yellow bot, okay? So I should have plenty of these yellow bots. I do, okay, I thought I was gonna have to use melange here. I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and use all 5 here, 3, 4, 5. Get ready for the bot change. There we go. Now it's the alpha bot. Now, I do only have a couple of these, so I'm gonna have to use melange along the way. So, because it's easier to upgrade lower level items with melange, I need to know that I'm going to use this bot when it gets to level 23. So I need to get it to level 23 with melange because I only have 2 of these. So we'll go to craft, we'll go to upgrade, we'll grab that item. Come on down, Durgy. There it is. Okay, so we're going to upgrade with melange. Hopefully we get lucky. We got lucky. Okay, we need 2 more. All right, and then we need 1 more after this. I need gold. Oh shoot. Okay, so I got to buy a little more melange. I was wrong about my calculation there. I just want to drive that point home. It's like you're not trying to, all you're trying to do is get value out of the things you already have. You're not trying to make things that you're just going to destroy anyway. Okay, so I need 1 more level. There it is. Okay, now I get 2 bots. 1, 2, get almost full value out of those. Now I'm on to the beta bots. I'm going to use all 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I go to the next bot. Now this is the minor AI, right? Minor AI, it's the guy's face that doesn't have the LEDs in his skull. Let me double check that, make sure I don't do it wrong. Okay, yeah, there's the minor AIs. I'm gonna use all 5 of those, then all 5 of the next one, and then we're gonna recycle. Where is it at? Come on down, come on down, come on down. I love this new feature where we can just use the bots in the upgrade screen. That is new. Oh, and if you wanna know how many lucky stars it takes to go from 30 to 31, it's 2. There you go, you can just click that little button, it shows you. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then one more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, it's level 40. You can no longer use melange to upgrade a level 40 piece of gear, and congrats me, that's my first ever 40 piece of gear. Too bad it's on a dirge. It feels like almost like a different game when you're dealing with level 40 gear because it's not in the upgrade tab. Okay, so now it has the energy stones and now it's ready for recycling. So we'll go to recycle. We'll grab the 40 dirge and you can see I get a nanobot now. Nanobots are extremely expensive and it's the only way to get your gear above level 40. They're factored in at 400,000 to 800,000 because it's more expensive to make them. Is that right? I don't know. Level 40 to 41. I don't remember why I did it that way, but they're certainly very expensive. Okay, so let's go ahead and recycle this. I get 4 of my primary AIs back, and there we go. And I was able to burn up a lot of other of my bots in the process. Now, I do want to point this out before everyone goes ham and starts destroying all their high-level bots. It makes sense to do this on your Vintage Max 1 and 2. It makes sense to do this on your Alpha and Beta IntelliBots. Most people don't have their gear over level 35. So the minor AI bots that you saw me just burn through, you have to remember that I actually could have gotten full value out of those on my actual gear. Those weren't considered excess. Okay, it's not like I wasn't getting value. I could have got full value out of those. These other smaller bots are the excess bots, and that's where this really shines. And if you really want to, you can stop at level 30 gear and just get the minor AIs and primary AIs, the ones you can actually use. You don't have to go to 40 just because you can, because a level 41 piece of gear, going from 40 to 41 gives exact same stats as going from level 30 to 31 if your gear's not level 40 yet. So just kind of keep that in mind moving forward, that you can almost destroy all of your good gear or good upgrades by going too far with this. Don't. Stay within the realm of your account, upgrade and use up the stuff you're not using, and I don't know, just kind of wanted to throw that out there as a reminder. You don't have to recycle the low level stuff just to get a bot for a free upgrade, because it's not free. You end up paying for it. Use the melange when you don't have enough of one of the 4 or 5 bots in your cascade. Anyway, this video doesn't need to be any longer. I hope this helps you guys kind of as a reminder what's going on with these melange bots. And one more thing, I'll throw this out there. Don't forget, you can buy the really expensive bots in All-Star Contest. If you go to shop, actually World Event's better because I have way more tokens here. You go to items, you can actually get the primary AIs up to level 40 piece of gear with just the honor medals. And I've got almost 200,000 by just playing, what is it called, Peak Contest. So it's very affordable to get your gear to level 40. It's certainly affordable to get it to level 30, which is beta and telebots. So keep that in the back of your mind. Get that gear upgraded. Get that SWE gear and penetration. The problem with my build is mine's all combat damage. It doesn't really do much as you should get more damage, as opposed to penetration and damage reduction and SWE gear, that as you hit certain percentages, they become extremely good. Going from 90% damage reduction to 100% would be a dramatic difference, kind of like the Rogers thing. But anyway, I don't need to ramble. Guys, thanks for watching. My name is Melt. We will see you tomorrow.